So now you want to be an engineer or a doctor.
That's it.
That's it. Then it was 2009. The world was in recession. And now the biggest part in my head is how I'm going to close my company.
Hi, you're listening to Everything is Personal by Fortis. I'm Victoria Belousova, Chief HR Officer. Here I talk to successful professionals from tech companies. I want to find out what they did to build a career in Dubai. And I want to find out at what point everything went right. From game-changing decisions to lucky breaks, we uncover what made it all work. This podcast is proudly presented by Fortis Digital Solutions, a company that bridges the gap between businesses and their digital-savvy customers. We help businesses thrive in the digital world, turning their dreams into reality. Hi, today my guest is Rajesh. He's sales manager in our team Fortis. He faced a decision what to do if you are a successful person and at the same time you are hitting the ceiling. Hi Rajesh.
Hi Victoria.
How are you doing today?
All good, all good. How are you?
Fine, thank you. It's very nice to see you on Saturday because yesterday we've already met, in our wonderful office. And yes, it's nice to see you on Saturday also. Please tell me about your family. Where are you from?
I am from the region Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu, India. Why I put my place as first as a Coimbatore? Because this is the region where I born and brought up. So where my whole life, career and who am I now, it's all built from there. The Coimbatore is the region where we call it as Manchester of South India, where we are the manufacturer, leading manufacturer of pumps and other engine blocks this is a very manufacturing unit. Okay. So my father is aspect of engineering. He came there for his life. So from there where he was married to my mother.
Mm-hmm.
And then our family starts from there.
You told me that your family is engineers.
In India, the career of the person starts from the family. Why? Because when we complete our secondary level of education, which we call it as 10th grade, there the career will start. The family members will start to ask. So it's not about your choice.
Oh, really?
It's about your family choice.
Mm-hmm.
They will come to you. They will ask. So now you want to be an engineer or a doctor.
That's it.
That's it. Okay. So because they already have enough decisions on speaking with their elder people or they will ask about their advisors or maybe their brothers or whomever they know or their colleagues or something, or they will come to know about the market and everything. They will say okay, so for the current situation and tomorrow's things, this will be the good option for you. So rather than making you too comfortable to feel you are arts or accounts or anything, they will just straightly ask what is in their mind to pursue your profession.
It means that your choice, your future was determined.
Yes. Okay, if you want to be the engineer, go to computer science. If you want to be the doctor, you want to go to biological science. Okay.
I see.
So I'm not a biological person because I'm not that much into my studies. I'm very average person. I can read, I can understand, I can write what I know.
So you decided to be an engineer, right?
Yes.
How it was for you?
So there is different engineerings, mechanical engineering. You might be electrical engineering. You want to be the computer engineer.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of engineers.
Yeah.
Now my mind says I want to be the mechanical engineer.
Mm-hmm.
Why? My background, my family background is mechanical. I told you before.
Yeah.
But my family decides I want to be the computer engineer.
Mm-hmm.
Why? It's a future.
Mm-hmm.
Because they hear from my family members and their advisors, then the future is the computer. And in this aspect, even my sister is an engineer.
Mm-hmm.
She started her computer science engineer.
Oh, really?
Okay? Yes.
I see that your family was, very advanced in sense of computers and the future that is connected with computers.
Cannot say this is advancement. It's about the exploration, because when you're in the situation, you have to create a graduates in your family, because now they are in the situation, they want to make their children to study. They go for multiple options, multiple people. They will go and speak like, what is the best option I can give it to my kid when he grown. But obviously my mind says like, I don't want to be computer engineer. Then the choices came in as like, I need to choose either electronics and communication engineer or computer science engineer.
I see.
Okay, then I say like, the electronics and communication engineer, because it will be support to mechanical in future. So now I enter into the electronic and communication engineering. My graduation starts. So then I started to feel like, I'm not much interested on over my engineering studies, but I cleared all my exams. I will study in one day. I will write the exam. I will clear, because why? I have to complete my engineering, but not as an engineer.
I see.
It's a degree.
So you was, let's say, excited about your study at this university.
Yes, it's not about excited about the study. It's about like, your interest on the subject what you took.
Okay.
Because the subject which I took is not as my aspiring. Because I studied engineering only in aspects to complete the graduation. Okay, was my travel along the way. But somehow I have cleared my exams. So this makes me like to move to the next level.
Rajesh, about your parents, do they know about, your feelings and emotions? Because I'm interested when they listen to this podcast. I'm just afraid that it will be a very surprise for them, because they selected this university in their future.
Okay, they will not surprise because they know very well. Okay. So this is everyday life of us. Like because they know very well. Even my father and mother always tell like, if you like or don't like, you started, you have to end.
Okay, so clear.
From this aspect, like, the next part comes to be like, very, very important in my career. Why? Because the whole career of my life and my life, everything changes from this perspective, because the interview, very, very important. The first interview in my life. So I was selected for the first round, and the second round is like in-person round, which is the HR and technical in altogether in one place. So I was entered into the interview, and the interview gone well. It was around like 40 minutes. The interview happens, and he asked me about all the aspects of questions, which is on my resume. In resume, I have put my like what the technical skills I have, because I don't have a technical skills, but I put it on the resume, right? Because the basics of C, I know Excel, I know electronics, I know this one. And also to the part, we have some projects, right? In-house projects and like something where I did only the documentations, not about the project. But even I write this, I am a part of the project team. I also did some part, okay? What is a part? I did courier. Like, I just go print and come back.
Yeah.
This is my part. But I also in the team. I just put it over my resume. So when this the questions comes through my resume, when he started to ask about the question, he started to ask about the project, what I did. Okay.
I mean, the details, yeah?
Details. He is more into the details because the technical, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he wants to know about my technical skills. Okay, now I was explaining like, on overview. Okay, then he told like, he asked me one particular component.
Yeah, I see. I don't understand. Why did they ask you?
Still I remember. Okay, he asked about diode. Okay, which is very important in electronics.
I see.
He directly asked me.
But you didn't know.
Yeah, here he asked me like, what is diode? I told it will be the black element. Okay, because I know only the physical structure of it. Okay, he was telling me like, man, I don't want about how it looks. I want to know what it does. Okay. Then I told, I don't know about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
honestly.
I don't know about it. Then the chat begins, like, he was more asking about me, like, what I did in college for last 3 years, like, because I am the captain of football team.
Oh, really?
Okay. So like, I'm more into sports and the culturals and all these things, which I was done there. Like it was a huge dais, like because not only me attend the interview, it was like a huge interview, like more than 500 people attended. Okay. In this 500 people, there was like 100 plus people has been got the job offers. Okay. And there is no my name.
Okay, so it was like, expectation versus reality.
Yes. Then obviously what we do, we ask our other friends, right, who got selected, man, how your interview, well, how much time you spend it there. He told me, like, I spent only 20 minutes and I got selected. Okay. Then I was thinking, like, man, he spoke to me for 40 minutes and I didn't get selected. Then my mind says, okay, directly go to that guy, ask why you are not selected. I find him. He was coming, out
You
of
find
the
him on the street?
yeah
At the street?
yes, he come out of the road, okay, from the building. I was straightly go to him and ask, like, so I see that the papers, but I didn't see my name. Okay, can I know why? Okay.
I hope that you was polite at that time.
Not that much polite.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Why I'm not on the list? Like something
because
like this.
because like I can say, like, I'm not that much polite guy, actually, like, to be say, like, to be, because I am the guy who speaks whatever I feel.
I see.
Okay. Sometimes I will show my it's not about the emotions, but it's a casually I go and ask him, like, why I am not selected. Then he told me, like, okay, so you already know that you don't know, like, the technical aspect skills is very less to you. Then he asked me the same, like, what aspects you will think about, like, when you come to the job. I thought, like, so I can get trained by the company, because this is how you do, because whatever I studied is not going to be applied there. Okay. You have some certain training materials and certain tools, because you are selecting me for the IT company where my background is electronics and communications. I don't know where it's going to be suits to you, but you are going to hire me as an engineer. Then you are going to be trained on the coding, and I'm going to be the coder, right? So in this aspect, where I'm missing, but my question was this, but his answer was totally different. He told me, I didn't select you because I feel that you are not not as a technical person, but I see you as a business person.
Ah, really?
I see you have more skills on the business, not on the technical side.
Interesting.
Okay. Then because if he told that I am not skillful, then this will be different case.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. But this answer gives me the answer of my whole career. Okay. Now after this interview, I directly go to my family, my father, and I say that, okay, now I want to study MBA. Then I decided to, like, to ask my father whether I can be MBA, because my father already have a doubt on my studies, because I already have like 2 backlogs. And he know that I'm not good at, like, I'm average, not good. But he told me, like, okay, it's your decision. Again, I was not prepared for anything for my MBA, because there is like, entrance exams, which is like qualification exams. There will be multiple qualification exams. Even I don't know about what is that and what is that. But one of my friend he was aspiring to do MBA. So he told me one day, like, anyway, you are also trying to go MBA, right? Why can't you try with this exam with me? Okay,
Really?
he asked me.
So good.
Okay, I told, like, okay, what is the procedure? Just to apply, man, like, we can go. Okay, I applied with him to give a company with him. Okay. Then I go and write the exams. Okay. Then after the exam comes in, my paper comes, like, my results came out. The result came with 93 percentile. Because I know about percentage, I don't know what is percentile mean. So what I did, I took this result. I just go back to one of my dean in my college. I show him. He was get this paper, and he was looking at me and paper. And he was surprised to ask me, like, this is your mark. I say, yes, man, I know you from this college for 1 year.
I see.
I know your studies.
Mm-hmm.
But this mark, which was very surprised to me from you. Then he told like the percentile mean you are in the ranking of top 7.
Oh my God.
Okay, this is the top 7. And immediately what he did, he given me the recommendation letter to one of the universities in my region.
Oh, so good.
Then I took this paper, go to my father and give it like, I got some recommendation letter for this college because he told this mark is good. Okay, here somehow my fortunate works where I can say like, because I was aspiring to do something. I don't know where I want to do this, but somehow it was happened in my life.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yes. Then
the fortune was on your side.
Yeah. Sometimes I can say because, you think about something to do it, but sometimes the time also has to work on it.
Yeah,
right?
That's true.
So this is a time it works because my father was not full much confident on me on my studies. But when this paper, this mark shows him the confidence, okay, to invest on me. Okay, then I started.
As a parent, as a mom of my daughter, I do understand your parents.
This is the first time I started to learn. Studies is about like only 20% is on written, 80% on the activity.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's good.
So this makes me more comfortable because, I'm not the person on, as I told you before, I'm not the person who writes the exam and to get more marks.
So after MBA, you started your first work.
So when I was doing my MBA, I got an opportunity to work for 4 days in one of the exhibition to sell computers.
I see.
Okay, this is my first job and this is my first paycheck even. It's on 2009 January 1st.
You remember the date?
Yeah, because it was the exhibition happens, the year-end exhibition.
Yes.
Okay, this is exhibition for last 4 days of the year. On the final day, 31st December, I'm getting my first paycheck. I'm getting
your first money.
First money on the 2009. Okay. Even I think I remember I buy one cake and go to my family. This is my first salary. I buy the cake of the year.
To celebrate it.
Yeah. So this is my first job. Okay. Then I got selected into one of the company, which is like SAP. I was 2 months training. Then it was 2009. The world was in recession. All the software companies has been put it on the hold on their onboardings, the staffs and everything. Now again, like I got an opportunity from the college itself. Like one of my professor, he recommended to one of the company on in person. Like it's not about officially. He personally recommended me. Then I moved to Maldives.
To paradise.
Yes, the paradise. For the people who goes as a couple, not as a single. Okay. So I started my career officially as a business development manager. My first job. I landed in Maldives where my job is to collect the information in Maldives and to execute in Mauritius after 3 months. Because our company has planning to, open the office in Mauritius and in Maldives, which I work only for 20 minutes every day.
I told you that this is a paradise.
Only 20 minutes I will work every day because I have to check the email. If somebody send me the request for the demo, I have to go or else that's it. So this time is very important for me. Why? Because the rest of the day, I will go and sit along with the technical people inside the office.
So Rajesh, instead of sitting at the beach, because you have like enough time to relax, so you was working, you were sitting among the, let's say technical people. Why?
To understand what exactly they do. Because it's about your learnings. It makes you to know more, right? So when you start to see like, real time, how they approach the business, how they do like the coding is not only write the code. Okay. Here I understand the importance of computer engineering, importance of making the application is not to write the code. It's about to solve the problems.
I see.
Okay, when you go and sit with the people, they will tell you the story.
Great insight.
Okay, they will tell the story about like each and every case what they do. They will tell like, man, this is a customer. Okay, this is a resort. They want to know about what exactly, how many people you will receive as a guest after 3 months. I am making the report for them. Okay, this makes you more interest. So now I feel like, how the data is important, right? This is a software then. Like, software is very important for the companies. Why the software needs for the company? Why the application? Like, why they need it? This makes me to learn more. After 3 months, because I'm on the business visit there. Okay, after 3 months, again, I have to come back to India. Okay, then I was, the company told me again, I have to go back to Maldives for 1 year because they want me to make us like operational manager there. I don't want to do this.
Why?
Because already the market is saturated. I'm not going to do anything new there. What I'm going to do new?
Interesting, because Maldives is, it's the place where everyone wants to be. But yes, for you, it was important to just to have something new. Yes.
Yes.
Not just 20
Yes.
minutes per day.
Yes.
Of
Yes.
course.
For me, career is something, put me like, I'm more not, like I want to say like I'm workaholic. The word, I can use it here.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I want more work.
I see.
Okay. So
what happens then?
then I told that then I'm taking decisions to quit the company.
Oh, really?
Okay. Then I quit the company.
Even having this perfect offer to go to Maldives.
Yes.
Yeah, you're an interesting person.
Okay. Now I quit the company. Okay. Then I told my father like, I quit the company. He got surprised.
Yeah, I am surprised also.
He was like surprised and same time he worried. You don't have another offer. You don't have another job to do, but you quit. So I'm going to explore the opportunities over here. Okay, because I already have some money which is earned 3 months there. I didn't spend there anything because it was sitting on my bank account. Okay, then I thought, okay, this money is enough for next 3 months. So I can do something. Then I came and then realized like I spent all the money in 1 month. Spend lavishly and spend all the money. And like after then I was thinking, okay, then now I want to go to some job, right? Okay.
I do understand you because between my two places of work, I decided to make some like breakdown to have a rest. And I had some money on my bank account and I decided not to work for 3 or 4 months. And my friends, they told me, are you crazy? You are, you have a daughter. You are the only one who works in your family. But I planned just to break down, just to have the breakdown for about 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
But yes, I spent all my money within 1 month. And at the end of this month, I decided I'm okay right now. I had enough rest and I need to find a job. Yeah, but that's why I do understand your feeling at that time.
I got offers outside of India, but I decided to stay back in India for some times to be there. Then I got one opportunity in my friend's brother's company. They told me like, man, I can't give salary to you. Okay. Instead of that, I can give you the 15% of the commission, what you do the sales. Okay. Then I asked him directly, if I'm not working to your company and I am bringing customers to you, do you give the same 15% to me? He told yes. Then I told like, okay, then I go out. I do my work independently. Then I bring, the customers to you so that you can pay me the same 15%. Then what I thought about like, why we have to work with one company. Now this company is having one product in software. Then I approach like another 2 to 3 companies. They have a different softwares. I collected all the information. Keep with me. Now I create one label for me, which is the company name. In this company, I put all the products aligned. I started to sell.
So you created your own company?
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, tell me
Okay.
more about it.
Okay.
Because, I'm interested because I have a lot of ideas to create my own company, and I have a lot of ideas what will be the product of this company. So, but for now, I still don't have any like my own company, but I do interesting.
Okay.
I'm interested. Yeah.
Yeah.
How you
So
started.
now what happens is like, I was going into the market because I already have the expertise on how the software looks, because I know from the scratch, I learn about the SAP first.
Yeah.
Now what I did is like, I just go to the industries and I started to pitch them about the softwares and everything. I started to receive the orders. Then I start the receives. One company, what they did, they accepted my offers, the sales, and they given me the paycheck on the company name. Okay, here one surprise, I don't have the company. I didn't register my company.
Oh, really?
I kept only my name, only the name of the company. I didn't register the company. Then by the paycheck, I again go back to one of the company auditor. I ask him like, man, I was doing my sales and I received the paychecks and everything. Now I want to open the company. Okay.
Finally, you decided to register.
Yeah. Now I have like, the money of 10,000 rupees in my hand. Okay. I ask him the question, what is the least license you have for my industry? I didn't ask like, I want to open the big company. I asked like, what is the least procedure, which is very less value to open a company. He told me there is one service company which is cost around 6,000 rupees. Okay. I told, open this. Rather than I don't feel like what is the industry, what is the business activity, I never think about it. I need one company brand to go for it. So just register, I go, take the paycheck, then I create a bank account, I put the, the check
money
and clear.
Yeah, so you didn't have any business plan.
Yes. Then like, so again, my mind, mechanical engineering mind, I told before, this is my family background, the mechanical engineering mind came into my, again, back to me. Because when I go into the market, I'm seeing like, our region is full of mechanical engineerings and like, all the manufacturing companies. Now my mechanical engineering mind says like, man, you have to give some production intelligence software to them. I went to the companies. Okay. I started to pitch about like, what is the data and how important for the manufacturing industries. Then I find like, most of the companies running with the conventional machines where they don't have the machines to pull the data. It doesn't come. So the data will not, you will not get the data. So now what you need automation.
Yeah.
Now I started one automation company because I know the core idea. I'm not a technical person. I'm not a coding. I know it, but I know who does.
Yeah.
This is my core idea, right? So what I did, I started the automation company. I hired like 2 companies who do the automation. Now I have the company, another companies who do the software.
I see.
Now what my company does, my company give us like, business intelligence. I will take the ideas. I will do the automation with one company and software development with another company, come with one complete product and give it to them through my company. So this is my business.
Your case can be as a proof for everyone that the previous experience or any knowledges you have or any knowledges that comes to your life, they never be unuseful because one day, one time, at any company, you can just use everything that you had previously. I mean, in terms of experience, knowledges, maybe, support family, that they decided that you will be engineer. But we see that in this case, you used this experience and these knowledges, and you could just gather all these things together just to make your own business. Yeah.
Yep. Now after a long time, now I am the engineer.
Yeah.
This is a place where I felt now I am engineer.
Engineer just return to your life. I mean, engineer sphere return to your life.
Yes, along with the businessman. I'm not into I can't say like, I am a businessman. I am like, the industrialist. I can say like, I am industrialist who works for everyday's aspect, go and meet with the people. And I don't think about the money at that point, because my thing says that, okay, what solution you can give it to the current problem, and like what you can do with this data, so how you can take this data and what is the report you can give it to them. This is my mindset. Okay,
it's interesting, that good example that you started not from, your aim was not only money, your goal was not about money.
Yes.
You started to work and you started your own company only on the basis of your interest.
Yes.
Because your mindset, it was about interest.
Yes.
And, it's very important because probably I told you, I worked as a career consultant, and sometimes people come for, for just for advice or with a question how to build the career and etc. And I always say that your first aim needs to be your interest, because if you are in the sphere that is very interesting for you, you will be successful and money come to your life.
I still remember like nearly one and a half years. I work for three countries, three regions. Okay, India, Qatar, and USA.
Oh, really?
Okay, in the same time, where I used to sleep only 4 hours per day. Like morning 9 to 5, I will be in India office, Indian projects, and after 5, I will go to the Qatar project for like next 4 hours. Then after that, I will be handling the USA projects.
Okay, Rajesh, now you are with us, and that means that something happened with your own business. Yeah, please tell me about it.
I met my wife. I know her from 2011. Like, she is very supportful on all my aspects, because I'm not a good time spender. The first point, because they're very, very important to every aspects of the family, and like, the girlfriend and whatever we can say, like, we have to spend our time to them. But my wife and girlfriend, she believes on me, on like, what I'm
so good.
Okay. She always supports me, like, she don't ask me, not only my wife, same as how my parents did, because they don't oppose me. And the same time, if they don't like also, they never say no to me.
It's very important.
It's very important. What is the major support you get from all aspects of your family, or with your friends, and what the first support? They don't want to disturb you what you are doing. This is a support, rather than somebody will come and say like, this is not workable, this will not work, don't do this. Always they told me, okay, if you are confident on it, do it.
No, it's great.
Okay, because this is the belief they had in me. Okay, maybe the belief, or they see me as a person who never listened to anybody.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is two aspects, right?
It's like my mom. Mama, I want to say hi to you right now, because, she always told me like this: if you believe in it, if you want to do it, do it. This approach I also took from my mom, and to my daughter, for example, I always say, if you believe in it, do it, because that means that this is support from your family.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the great support I got from, like, so I don't want any investment or any time of yours. You don't want to come and monitor what I'm doing, or only one thing, like, so if I say like, man, I have a time, I'm working, I'm going. Okay, so come after time. Okay, one day, like, she asked me like, what we are going to do in future. Okay, one day, like, I was because we used to travel. Okay, in side by side, I also used to travel, like, then I was telling her, like, okay, maybe after 5 years, somewhere around, maybe after 2020, we will go somewhere out.
Out of India, you mean?
Out of India. Okay, somewhere out of India. This is all the talk before the marriage. After the marriage, like, 2017, I got married, and like, after the marriage and everything comes in, again by the 2018 or 19, she again asked me like, are we traveling anywhere? Then I was thinking about, why can't we? We can. So now I want to, I was personal decision. I prepared to leave, okay, my regular aspects, what I am working.
Your zone of comfort.
Zone of comfort and the business. again my mind, like, so aspiring mind, this time it says, like, you have to move to some country which you don't explore before. Then I was choose two countries. One is UAE, which is Dubai. Another one is Singapore, because I have already have the close contacts there. So this is the two places I decided to move. And now the biggest part in my head is, like, how I'm going to close my company.
Yeah. I just wanted to ask you what happened with your business.
Okay, so now I want to close my company.
Mhm.
So good, I have the people in my company who was travel with me all the 10 years. One like, my brother or friend or whatever I can say to him, he is my like, my junior, second junior of my college. He was he is my first employee. How I can say, like, he is my first employee. One day, like, he came,
So you passed your
everything to them.
business, everything to them?
Everything to them. I divided the
Oh
companies.
my God, was it hard decision for you?
No, it's not a hard decision, because this is very good decision for me, because, like, somebody is taking care of what I built already.
Yeah, because it was some kind of child for you, because you created the company and you developed it, and now you decided to just give it to your friends. By the way, do you have any like interest, any procents from your company right now, or you just gave for free?
No, 100%. I given like 100% to them. I don't take any
really?
stake on it.
Really?
Because why you want to stake?
Mhm.
Because the stake is, like, your face, you are working, you can get the stake, or, like, what you're going to give back. Your time, if you're giving your time, you can get the stake.
To tell the truth, your friends are lucky to have this friend like you.
No, it's not about, like, only, like, because they are also work on it, right?
Yeah, I
This
know,
is
but
this is
at
also
the same
their
time, you was the owner.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I am the owner. I can do it, but the support and everything, like, this is not only the face value or something. This is also, they are also the part. You
see.
can't grow alone.
I see. So why you choose Dubai, not Singapore?
So the first country I choose to come and land to explore whether I can suit to this country or this country suits to me.
Yeah.
So I just come and land in Dubai on October 2019 in 1 month visa, not 3 months, 1 month visa. I just came. I was explore first 10 days. Then I find, like, the commute and what technology in every aspects of the companies, and how multi regional people working in one place. Okay, so all these things I was exploring, right? The complete UAE. I didn't have my second opinion on Singapore. I left my second opinion on in between. I already met whomever I want to connect here to check my career opportunities.
Ah, I see.
So here again my startup mind,
Mm-hmm.
it thinks how to make. So I decided to join in my Fatura, because
It was startup. Yes.
it is a startup, and comparatively this is the low paid salary to me. Okay,
But
even
it was interesting for you.
it was interesting
at the
for
same
me.
time, yeah, as
Yes.
we told before.
Yes,
as we
it was
discussed
very
before.
very interesting for me to start from the scratch. Even I got, like, the manager who was interviewed me. He told me, like, Rajesh, you have, like, very big experience on the ERP and business intelligence, all these stuffs. Now you want to enter into the sales as a basic sales. This is, like, the least, it's a sales executive. So you don't have much work over it as per your knowledge and everything. So why you want to choose it? Because I don't want to recommend it. Then I told, like,
He was overqualified for them. Yes.
he told me, like, because there is two way of thinking, right? One is, like, he might think like I'm overqualified for this job, or second thing, it's a real aspect of my aspect who thinks about me.
Mm-hmm.
Then I told him, no, I am a fresher.
Mm-hmm.
I like to start. Let's grow together.
Why?
Dubai, right? So Dubai is the business hub, the whole business hub here. Everything under the business, where the business starts is of the sales. So here, this is a land of sales and marketing. Here we will do the sales either internally or to the internationally. This is the core business here in Dubai. So this always make me to strict with the sales. And also the sales is one of the good opportunity to make you every day refreshing, because you will not stay alone with one process, one people. You will handle like multiple people's multiple process in the same time. So this is how my life, my career driven here through the sales. So speaking every day with every different people, different businesses, different aspects, to understand about their pains, to give the solutions to them. This is all comes through only the sales, because the sales is a first point of contact as from the company to the customer.
I see.
Okay. So if you want to understand the company's product, through the sales. If you want to understand the customer's feedback or customer's pain point, it's through the sales. So sales is like, something you can give and get. So here, that's a reason for me to drive all my career through the sales. Even though if you think as a technical, think as a business aspect, a business consultant, whatever the caps, you can wear different caps. But end of the day, what you're going to sell something.
It's great. It was Everything is Personal by Fortis Digital Solutions, a company that bridged the gap between businesses and their digital-savvy customers. We help businesses thrive in the digital world, turning their dreams into reality. Fortis commits to supporting and evolving alongside entrepreneurship in the MENA region. Interested in joining our team? Subscribe to our LinkedIn page at Fortis Digital Solutions. The link is in the episode description. This podcast is produced by Ep2. Executive producer Alexandra Volkova, producer Darya Sannikova, editor Livia Stevo, sound engineer Mikhail Vasilyev, composer Ksenia Kazantseva, cover illustrator Brian Sang, and I'm your host Victoria Belousova. For more episodes and updates, subscribe to Everything is Personal on your favorite platform. Thank you for listening.